Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. I just got back from Utah. I did a trip over the weekend to go spend time with family, see my oldest daughter and her three kids, as well as my parents, and so had a great trip. And we were actually driving. We are going to head south down into Utah County, and then plans changed while we were driving, so we flipped around into a parking lot to turn around, and I saw this big sign that said Smith and Edwards. And Smith and Edwards is a store up in Ogden, Utah. You can see it right from the freeway. They've got this big yard full of trailers and all kinds of Army surplus type stuff. And I always wanted to go up there. I just never, got around to do it like so many other things. But as we pulled in this parking lot, they had this storefront there. And so it actually had opened the year after we left Utah and went to Southern Oregon. But we were looking around, we were looking for boots, and I ended up getting a pair of Justin boots. My wife got some Ariats. And I was walking around, and they have a ton of stuff, all kinds of clothing, hats, shirts, boots, workwear. And then they've got all kinds of things like hunting gear, ammo cans, all kinds of things, just a wall of paracord. And so I found this micro cord, and this is from Atwood Rope Manufacturing. It's 125 feet and it's 3/64. So it's a pretty thin strand there, but it's really strong and it's braided. And to me, that's really important. So if you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, some kind of hardware store, and you're going to get some kind of twine or thread, typically it's going to be twisted. And so if you're, running a line for a fence, or if you're doing masonry work or something like that, typically you're going to use it, cut it and then throw it away, and it's going to be a mangled mess. You're not going to save it like you would paracord or a good quality rope that you would use for other purposes. And so on my Cold Steel Delta Dart, I've got some braided cord. I got this a long time ago. I honestly, in the move here to Houston, don't know if I even know where the spool of this braided cord is. And so that right there is a good thickness. It's maybe half again as big as this. But I saw this. This cost me, I think, $5.99. But you can see the thickness comparison right there. So to me, I don't even bother buying that twisted cord unless I know that I'm really just going to use it for something and just trash it, real quick. It's going to be a one and done. Like, I absolutely just don't even care about it. I like to reuse my paracord and rope and all of that. So twisted for me is always the best option unless it's completely disposable. And so I opted for the bright green there. They have many colors of this. They have all kinds of different sizes of paracord. And so that, I thought 125 feet, that's going to get me, a lot of miles out of that. I'll use that for quite a long time. It's going to take a while to use that because I might be using it for something small like that, where it's not going to be running a line necessarily. I'm not going to, use this to run like my clothesline like I did on my cruise when we were going to Spain and Portugal in November. So just thought that was awesome. If you happen to be in the area in West Jordan in Utah, it's on about 90th South and Redwood Road. Fantastic store. I would highly recommend going in there. I am going to make a point of going in there when I go back to Utah. My daughter doesn't live too far from there, so I'll be heading back there quite a bit. That's going to be my new favorite spot. So I'd love to hear, what do you do with your paracord, with your cord? Do you care about twisted versus braided? Maybe that's just my nerd thing, but I'd love to hear how you use that. As always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we'll see you out there.